Hey there guys, and welcome to another video. It's been a while since I've done a cycling vlog, so I thought I'd churn one out before I head off again on Tuesday to redo this blasted trip. I'm starting to really feel like the Russell Coight of the cycling world. Now, Russell Coight is the brainchild of Aussie comedian and legend Glenn Robbins, and he's been in shows such as Kath and Kim. He was a regular on the panel and goes all the way back to the comedy company. So I just thought I'd turn the pedals a bit and have a chat about what went wrong on my last trip. Actually, it would probably be a shorter video if I talked about what went right. Also, today is a very significant day for Australians and our cousins across the sea, the New Zealanders. Today is April 25th, which is Anzac Day. Now, Anzac stands for the Australian and New Zealand Army Corps, and its significance is that on this day in 1915 at dawn, the Anzacs landed on the beaches of Gallipoli. It was also the first time we had ever gone to war as a nation. Prior to that, we'd always fought as the British Empire. The campaign was to storm the beaches and scale the cliffs of Gallipoli and move towards Constantinople and taking that city, which was a significant and strategic point. Unfortunately, it didn't quite work out that way. Unfortunately for us, the Ottoman Empire's forces, or Johnny Turk as the Anzacs called them, were a fierce fighting nation. We did, however, manage to land on the beaches, scale the cliffs and dig in, but not until a lot of lives were lost. So today is simple. It's remembering those and honouring those who paid the ultimate sacrifice. It is also to honour and show respect to the returned servicemen who to this day, many are still going through battles in their head. And last but not least, the serving, who at a moment's notice can be called to give their life for our freedom. The going down of the sun, and in the morning we shall remember them, lest we forget. So I know it will be almost a week past when this video is uploaded, but this is kind of the way I like to commemorate the day. I used to go to the dawn services and to the parades, but I'm battling the demons in my own head, which makes it virtually impossible to be in amongst crowds. So, like I said, this is just my way of commemorating the day, going for a nice ride, contemplating and remembering. Now for the next topic. What went wrong? Now, it's easy to say my biggest mistake was not enough water, but I can usually carry 7 litres quite comfortably when I'm in bike packing mode. So yes, it was a given that I ran out of water, but I think it was more due to the fact that I was underprepared for the unknown. Now, had I known then what I now know, things could have been different. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. Hindsight's a wonderful thing. I didn't really know the area. The route that I had planned, I didn't know it was going to be as tough as what it was. And I'd only planned to be that one night on the side of Rainbows Road. My next mistake was I forgot something that I always remember, but I've never needed to use, and that was my syringe for back flushing the Sawyer water filter. But isn't that the way things go? Murphy's Law. Thirdly, I had arranged to meet someone at Yarraman, and I well and truly underestimated how long it would take me to get there. So I was pushing myself. And that leads me into the final number 4. I underestimated my lack of fitness and the longevity of the effects of chemo radiation therapy and getting over my operation from last year, which is coming up to 1 year soon, 1st of May. My oncologist told me that it would take me the best part of this year to get over the effects of chemo. So maybe I should have listened to him a little harder. So what have I learned? I have found out since from some people I know a better way through Wongai State Forest down towards Barwina, so that's good. I am going into this trip this time a little more prepared. I can honestly say that I was completely out of practice. It's been a long time since I've done a trip, and especially a long multi-day trip. I am planning the beginning of my route a little bit better. I'm just going to go through to Childers for the first day and stealth camp there somewhere. That way I can leave Childers the next morning full of water rather than topping up halfway through the day. I have also found out off my friends who know the area where there is a water source much closer than what I was aiming for, and that is at North Urramara Hall. And finally guys, I'm gonna chill out on this ride. I need to re-adopt my mentality of no particular place to be and all day to get there. Unfortunately, I was pushing myself a little bit too hard, trying to do big days too soon, and that and all the underestimation that I took part in is what really contributed to the failure of that trip. But I did learn, so if you learn something, it's really not a failure, is it? So anyway guys, I'm going to leave it there. I'm just at Monrepo now, and I'm going to head home. It's been a lovely ride, been a lovely day. Certainly been great chatting to you again. And so I'll see you in the next one. Cheers. Unless we forget.